What the fuck's going on? Today is September 11th. We're going to review pre-markets, open markets, everything in between. Turns out it's Penny Mania today. QH decided to dick rocket yesterday and light up the penny world. So we're gonna go top down here with APDN. APDN was a last second jumper runner here. Honestly, yeah, this thing ran like last month. It didn't really do anything substantial and didn't really follow any patterns that we're known to, so honestly just gonna let this thing die out, which it is already doing. APLD was also a multi-day runner. This one, we're getting a lot of this pattern. This one was extended. We get a big dip down, consolidation, and rip back to the high day and then fail. We see that all the time. Not enough volume to trade this piece of shit though. BCTX ran into a gap level into the 200. This one came from 64 cents. Yeah, so we knew it was going to be a halt stock, anything below $1. And turns out it halted down twice. At this point, for me, I'm done trading that. You could have got a, was this halted here? Could have got like a double bottom here, but other than this spot, this play was dead. And then it got GGC later, WWE style smackdown to fucking hell here. Yeah, basically back to, did it close below opened? Look at this. That is beautiful. That is the old Mount Everest. See ya. Anyway, BKYI was also a multi-day, ran yesterday. Anything that runs the day before tends to be bearish. We have bearish consolidation right here. To me, this is bullish, at least for a pop back up to here. What, 220 to 240? What, 10%? That's pretty good. And then fail like we saw on APLD. BLMZ was also multi-day, didn't do anything, just faded down. CNEY, also a penny runner that ran from 30 to $1. QH lit this motherfucker up. Let's see. We had an uptrend here. We've been seeing a lot of uptrends that have been working. We had a little halt here, dip to the previous high. Some good scalp action going on here. And once it broke this uptrend, it did nothing, and then all of a sudden just skyrocketed. So another one did that as well. I think it was FTCI. So we'll get to that next one. Late day pushes, a lot choppier though, but nice to see some bullishness in the market, in the penny lands. FTCI was also a penny runner, even though it didn't break the pre-market highs. This thing also came to outer space and then ski slope down into open. Usually the past, what, 3-4 weeks, this has been extremely bearish. Granted, this is more volume and more percent move than most of them did before, but something that's fading that's under $1 just continually faded. So with QH going, this is the reason it went. We have kind of this break of the downtrend. To me, this is also consolidation here. Tougher to spot, more of a hindsight look, but still nice push through VWAP, nice little flag over VWAP, and then double bottom flag that didn't work, but still got a little scalp here and there. This one also kind of faded, then midday did a squeeze. This is the infamous VWAP retest and breakthrough. We saw this on BKYI yesterday. Although this one wasn't as long drawn out. You have this huge dip, you have an uptrend, you have a small flag before or below VWAP, and then a massive push. So let's look at FTCI. Long, strained outs. Dip is way longer, but still uptrend. And then between these two flags right here, this one, and then you have the stick of death right there to the shorts. Nice, and you have another uptrend here. So for the most part today was full of money opportunities, which is good. INM was a low volume penny, didn't even touch it. PLCE was also bullish today. This one over 5. There's a lot of up down action. This one had another double bottom flag, didn't take it there. We did take it here and got stopped. This wick kind of fucked this up a little bit. It's kind of an inside flag right there to VWAP, and then a nice push, and then it had a pennant going for it, nice bullish flag. I don't even remember the last time I saw a bullish flag like this work. This has like never worked in like this year, like maybe a couple times. But it's nice to see something like that actually work. Stuff up here looks kind of choppy. Let's take a look. Nice little breakout dip back to the previous high. That would have been a nice little ad right there for a scalp. And then the rest, this is just kind of double bottom flag there. Nice little choppiness though. QH was the one that ran yesterday. We have a kind of an inverse head and shoulders look here. We've seen inverse head and shoulders work a couple times now this week, so definitely on the radar. This thing came back, didn't really do much, and then faded off, like most second day runners do. XXTC, low volume, didn't do anything. TNH, this one, thought we could go to Valhalla with this one, at least get a push up to like 27. This one just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. We did have what looks to be, to me, a inverse head and shoulders here. Down, up, down, up, down. This hold up here. I took a shit ton of shares like in here, and this part kind of got me, unfortunately, but now it's kind of the big move. But slower stuff, shit like this, is tough, especially when we haven't had penny runners in a while. They definitely move differently than stocks over $1 or $2. So, but nice to see here. We still have some bullish moves, even if this one didn't really technically break out. We still had some nice 20 to 25. What is that? 20-30%, something like that. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, let's look at patterns real quick to confirm what we're looking at. Day one bullish. Let's get going. Let's get going. Pen. Inverse head and shoulders, like we talked about. You've seen this pattern like 3 or 4 times this week now. This one isn't as clean, but it's just a longer, stretched out version of that. Inside 5 flag. We have this break of a flag here, and so you want to add it pretty much back to that trend line. This little wick kind of fucked me a little bit, but still a good pattern. VWAP reclaim, as always, can be very bullish. Bearish consolidation, that's just off the rip. It starts to fade and then holds a level. It's a good opportunity. And this is also kind of a double pattern, a W pattern that I see here. Up, down, a little bit more than that, but see like right here. Little W pattern. Double bottom flag, couple of those today. One there. This one didn't completely work, but still a nice little scalp. Dipped the previous high. We don't see a lot of those these days, but still an easy trend. Uptrend, so TNH had this from this morning. I slammed this level and got a good trade out of it. Uptrends have been working. Either they work or they collapse to $0 in the stock to list. It's one or the other, but if they do work, very bullish. Another uptrend that breaks upwards. Usually we'll see this break downwards. That's why this is a unique push. I literally have not seen this in a while in the penny stocks. Nice to see. So this is what we usually see, and then fade. But nice uptrend there. Bears, just be aware of the double tops uptrend break. Like we said, once it breaks this trend, usually there's a big stick down. Look for bigger volume, bigger candles down through that. This one, there was no significant candle, but as soon as it broke it, it was just nothing going on. Open bell halt down. We tend to stick away or stay away from these bad boys. Too much risk involved. So for the multi-days, for QH, we had this inverse. Just another example of an inverse head and shoulder. We have bearish consolidation on BKYI. Another kind of W pattern here. Multi-day bearish. We have some double. Same thing with this. We've seen so many of these where they consolidate, break to here. SMX did this either yesterday or on Monday. I forget. Another double top here. This was never going to trade this, but it just confirms that this kind of pattern is in the market right now. Anyways, that will be it. And let's